wants to know, was this when they were singing New York? I don't know. Gee, why don't you play the tape? Don't come in the comments asking stupid questions, y'all. Y'all do your research first. Do your background knowledge. Check your information before you verify. Just don't get in the comments all willy-nilly like, that's what I'm saying. Give it some structure. This channel is structure, intention, and thought. But then when I was singing New York, I don't know. Why don't you go check it out for yourself? And then fact check that, okay? Then get back to me. How you doing, brother? I appreciate you expressing your concern about Jay-Z and how he might be evil and whatnot. But here on this channel, we do not judge, huh? We are like the ministers of the Orthodox Baptist Institute, and we make sure our own stuff is in order before we pass judgment on others. So if your garden is a little dirty, stinky, funky, and things of that nature, make sure you take out the trash, huh? Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Bye-bye. Yeah, we all can appreciate those who defend the nasty rat city of New York City, but I think the problem that Jay-Z and Alicia Keys had with her hopping on stage is that, what was the point of that, right? You was not built into this schedule to get on stage right now. You did that on your own without no inclination to get no indication to do that, and it would left, and you're mad about the outcome. That's what this is about, right? When you don't like the outcome of the situation, maybe you should look at how you went incoming. Maybe you should check yourself when you went to that and you said, man, I'm gonna just get up there and fold my arms like they do. You look stupid. And she didn't capitalize on that, didn't do an album or nothing. You waited to go viral and people was talking about you, but you were not making any money in the process. You're salty because you're broke little mama. The lip gloss wasn't popping. Come on now. It ain't got nothing to do with her being from New York, you know what I'm saying? I like how y'all defend your city, but come on now. Think about it. Come on. And mommy, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for having common sense. That's all that I ask for this channel that I'm building in this community. Let's approach situations with logic, right? She got on the stage, folded her arms, and people was mad because why did you do that? You wasn't told to do that. You didn't get scheduled. You wasn't on the performing acts. You have to look at everything incomingly before you mad about the outcome, and she's mad because she did not capitalize off such. When you look back on it and roll the tape, the lip gloss sales probably dwindled and declined, and she wasn't able to make ends meet. Couldn't even buy chapstick or nothing, and you just made that poppin' ass song about lip gloss. It's a damn shame. Yes, I have an audience that have common sense. Thank you so much, Herman. I appreciate you, Mr. Sanchez, for providing this thoughtful insight, because this is the truth, right? What I speak is truth. It's absolute. I don't play both sides. My way of thinking is pretty much that's how it is, because that's what it's gonna be. She got on the stage, and if you was gonna do that, right? If you was just gonna get on stage and fold your arms and go viral, you might as well should have snatched the mic out of Jay-Z's hands. Just snatch the mic out of his. Yo, what was that? You see what I'm saying? No. What I will not allow you to do is to take credit for Lil Mama purposely damaging her whole career. No, she did that on her own, successfully dismantled her whole career by herself. Compliments to herself, because who told her to do that? She told herself to do that. Self said, she said, I'm gonna go on stage, fold my arms, and it's gonna look cool. And that's what she did. And you gotta understand, in these situations, right, if you're gonna go viral or gonna go all the way left with it, you might as well go all out. Snatch the mic out of Jay-Z's hands, slap Beyonce's ass, pop your pussy, and then take the lip gloss that you had popped in the other video and apply that while the audience is reacting to what the previous two things you did. Don't just waste it, right? She wasted the moment and is still salty about it because she was not able to capitalize on such a big event on a major platform. If anything, she had a classic case of stage fright. It's like my fourth comment reacted to, so I kind of got a feel for it. I feel a little good, you feel what I'm saying? But I can already see where the trend is. You guys are getting hung up because I said Jay-Z was one of the greats. You ever heard of a term called shock value? When you say things that's, is going to attract the viewer. That's all I'm doing. I just said that for a means of some shocking of the value so you can tap in. Now, I appreciate your feedback, but honestly, it's irrelevant because this is something that I use to get you in, right? Now that I got you in, I want you to be here to stay. I want you to love me forever. Don't ever put me away like Andy from Toy Story. Welcome to the channel. I'm fine. I'm cool, alive and well and thriving. No, it's Lil Mama that seems to be upset because she been talking about this for, I don't know, about 8 or 9 years. Somebody won't let something go. That just tells me they're pretty hot about it. You know what I'm saying? But I like how you tried to use me as a deflection because I did create the video to raise awareness. And then again, like I just explained in the last comment to the other fellow or a gentleman or a young lady, woman, whatever, I don't know. He, him, they, who, what, I don't know. I said this for shock value, right? Just to get you to come on in and reel you in. Now that I got you in, right? Now that you're coming, now that you didn't exchange some energy, right? Because you took some time to write this to me. Stay. Enjoy yourself over here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to talk about a lot of things that's going to make you, want to comment. The thing is, you need to stay. You don't need to leave. This is what I was saying when I originally made the video in the first place. She did it to herself. She was unprofessional. Period. Point blank. Nobody told her little ass to get her little mama ass up there and pop a lip gloss and fold her arms and do all that extra ass shit because she wasn't on the schedule to do so. Like, this is the thing, right? Because I'm a performer, right? I'm actually a stand-up comedian. When you go to a venue and you're on the bill of lading to perform, you have your name and then a time slot next to your name. She didn't have any of that. She took it upon herself to do some head-ass cappery shit. And this was almost a decade ago and she hasn't recouped and she's upset because that hurt her career. And she should have the only blame to hold to herself because nobody told her to do that. Nobody, no PR, photographer, a lover, best friend, nobody. Lil Mama did that on her own. So, hey, she got the one to blame. I think the better question would be, why are you even chiming in the first place? Don't nobody give a fuck about what you think. This is my channel and this is my comment section. And as the board of trustees, director, and CEO, you can respectfully get the fuck. I don't understand why you even typed all of this anyway. I'm not gonna read this. I'm just gonna react to it because it don't make any sense. They love me and I love them. That's why I make this content. I don't make it for people like you. You know what I'm saying? Get up out of here. Go on now. Get. Put my fries in the bag while you're at it. I thought it was pretty funny myself. I mean, she did what I would do in a situation where I'm a little nervous, so I'm gonna just get up there and I'm just fold my arms like everybody else doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. But to get on these platforms and tell everybody about what happened 10 years ago, you haven't recouped on that situation. You mismanaged your opportunity. And that's what a lot of people do in this world we live in today. When they come into a position or come into an inclination of something really, really good happening in their lives, they stray away from rising to the occasion to take down that goal to send them over the top. Don't let that be you. Let this channel inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Drink your water. You know what I'm saying? Wear your chains. Don't wear a shirt when you have a jacket on so people can see your chest piece. And make sure you take care of yourself. And always remember to love yourself, right? Love yourself as you will be able to love others better. Real big on the last part. That was somebody else's moment, right? You went up there and you did that, and in that brief moment, you might have been thinking like, this is iconic what I'm doing, but you're ruining somebody else's moment because that's not your space. That wasn't created for you to do that, right? That's all I'm saying. I got people in the comments talking about it. This is just a shame that they would just tarnish another black woman's career. Little mama tarnished her own career. Nobody told her to do that dumbass shit. It's like this, right? If you got a job and working at a dental office and they tell you to come in at 8 and you come in at 8:15 and they're like, you know what? Go ahead and clock out. Whose fault is that? You can't get mad at me because she was like, I was 15 minutes late. I was running traffic. You ain't gonna let me catch a break. Why does everybody want to catch breaks? No. Your first day you was late, don't show up no more. It's that simple. New York, concrete wet tomatoes. Yeah, Lil Mama's like, yeah, my lip gloss is popping. We really did that. Whole time Jay-Z and Alicia looking at this girl like, who told this little lip gloss popping ass girl to bring her little lip gloss popping ass on stage? Nobody, buddy. And that's what people got to understand. She did it to herself, right? She single-handedly ruined her career in the course of 20 seconds. That's got to be a Guinness Book of World Records for just fucking it up for yourself. You know what? You right. Lil Mama could pass for Glorilla. How about this, right? Since we're on the subject of the topic, they should probably do a song together to resonate, right? What do you call that? Reconstruct? I don't know. Bring back to life Lil Mama's career because she need a hit. She's not really understanding that. Just talking about what happened 10 years ago is not going to create any relevancy. That moment has been come and gone 10 years ago, right? You need to do something a little bit more lucrative, like get back in the studio and make some music. Unless my lip gloss is popping is all she wrote, right? That's as far as the hit goes. That's a one trick pony. And then my response to that would be like, well, we got a Houston, we got a problem, right? I'm gonna let you in on a deeper secret than what you just said. Catacomb, Paris, France. Jay-Z and Gotti go way back to Aaliyah. Now I ain't Jaguar Wright, you know what I'm saying? That's not who I am. That's my auntie. Shout out to her. But there is a lot of hidden truth when you choose to go down that rabbit hole that is the hip hop industry, right? Diddy is so surface level. You gotta go deeper than that. But luckily, my channel isn't that. If you want that, go to Preacher Talks or Truth Network or Spiritual Soul. You know, this is not what we do on my side, right? We just talk about stuff that's funny, and we have a good time, and we make sure that we take care of ourselves. We brush our teeth, make sure we drinking our water, make sure we use the bathroom, stuff like that. I guess not. We got to make the transition back to cocoa butter because lip gloss just not selling no more. It's been off the market, you know. It's been off the market for about 10 years. That's why she keep going from pillar to platform, complaining about how she was robbed of an opportunity and that she chose not to make an album. If you go back and watch the interview, she said she declined to make an album to capitalize off that event. You know, it's funny to me because the last time I checked, the society that we call America is built on capitalism, and to capitalize is to get bigger on someone else. So if you're not getting bigger on somebody else, then you're not capitalizing and you're not being able to eloquently dive into the benefits of capitalism. So Lil Mama, you got some work to do. You need to get in the studio. Maybe you need to get you a BBL, combine that with the OnlyFans and then a hit, and then you may be out on your way again. You know, you may be on your way. I agree. You know, to be quite frank, it's almost like, you know, they don't want to give it up for some strange reason. And it's weird because it doesn't have to be that way. They should be able to step down after you've been in the limelight for such a long time and give it to somebody else who's deserving of the public eye. You know, why do they want to keep the attention on them? Oh, I forgot, because fame, success, and money and pussy all run hand in hand, and nobody wants to give that up, right? Willingly, that is. You gotta think, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the channel though. Hi Betty, how you doing now? I realize this is probably your first time meeting me and we haven't met in person, so I'm going to explain to you what that means, because you guys are gonna keep asking me like, oh, Jay-Z, do you think these are great? It's called shock value. You know, let me explain to you what shock value is. When somebody says something with the intent to shock the viewer, the audience, into a reaction like you just did, this is what my desire was from the jump. This was to get you all along, Betty. I wanted to get you here so I can get you to stay. I don't want you to go, right? But I'm not reading all of this because that's what it is. It's shock value. I could care less about a fucking Jay-Z, a Beyonce, or Rihanna. I don't care about that. I care about you. I care about people. But I realized that I can use shock value to bring you in so I can tell you, Betty, that at the end of the day, we gotta look out for each other. Welcome to the channel. Chardonnay, how you doing now? I realize you don't understand the procedures or etiquette on this channel, but I will go ahead and run through them for you, okay? Okay, so first things first, you look up your own information. If you have the ability to pull up your phone, Google, YouTube, I don't really care what you use, right? You can look it up on your own. All you gotta do is go on your computer or tablet or phone and type in Alicia Keys, Lil Mama Jay-Z, and then you will see exactly what happened. You know, keep you in the loop without you being lazy, because you wanted me to Wally it to you. You want to be like Wally so bad. You just want me to just give you the information, give you the rundown. No, you got to go find it for yourself. Sometimes the exploration into figuring out the bottom of a situation is best when you do it on your own and don't receive the information from somebody else. Welcome to the channel. To be completely honest and transparent with you, no, she wasn't. Not to the slightest. It's almost like, you know, if you were in that position and it was your childhood favorite artist up there, you would run up there and just do what you do without even giving it too much thought. But let's put reality on it. That's not the case, right? That ain't you. And Lil Mama at the time was a recording artist, one who had just had a poppin' song. So you not really thinking about the situation and kind of fanning out, you cost yourself your career when all you had to do was capitalize off the capitalistic event. Too many times people go through this world and like, why would this happen to me? How could they just throw me to the wayside like that? I came out with lip gloss that's popping. It's because, baby girl, you fail to realize this one thing, and this is you too. Too much is given, much is required, but nothing is owed to you in the process. Welcome to the channel. Starting to be convinced that you guys like to hear me repeat myself because it sounds good, almost like music to your little pretty ears. But like I just told the previous comment that I reacted to, at some point we have to take accountability for our own actions. And if nobody advised little mama, little Miss Lip Gloss is popping to take her little lip gloss popping ass on stage, then she would still have a music career. You cannot say someone else did that to her when she's the one who did that and nobody told her to do that. That's like me going to Shipley's Donut and stealing all the donuts. The cop said, "Why you take the donuts?" And I tell him, "Oh, because they were open and they didn't say for sale." Like, let me stop you right there, because no, she was 18, right? Old enough in the mind, since women mature faster than men, to make a right decision. Oh no, did she make the wrong decision? Was she not supposed to just run up there on stage willy-nilly? Would she still have a music career if she hadn't done that? So, come on now. Like, y'all tried to make Jay-Z to be like this big bad wolf, bro. Gotta take accountability for your own actions. Nobody told her to do that. Let me stop you right there. That was a recent interview she did talking about how she didn't want to do an album because she got on stage. So is Lil Mama still bringing this up for clout purposes to see if she can get monetized from clip farming so she can get paid? Yes. Has Lip Gloss been the last hit that Big Lil Mama had? Yes. Yes, it has. And all of these things have been because of the choices Lil Mama has made. See, when you make your bed, you gonna have to lay in that motherfucker. Even if you don't really like the sheets, even if you don't like the pillowcase, even if you don't like the comforter set, you gotta lay down in it. She shouldn't have done that. Nobody told her to. This is Ray Charles talking. And you know what? I agree with what you saying. I don't see no reason why Lil Mama should not be restored in the industry making music. But the problem is this, right? She's looking for an apology when she should be in the studio making music, trying to, force a comeback. At some point, you gotta stop going around asking people like, "Can you forgive me for what I did?" I thought they could like play with you, right? And get to work, because you're wasting time. See, I'm not gonna wait around for somebody to give me the green light to do something that I wanted to do from the jump. If I made a mistake, correct my action, and then I move right, so I'm not moving wrong. Not waiting for anybody to tell me like it's okay to do something. Like, if I want to do it, then I'm gonna do it. And if I did something that was wrong, and I'm sorry for what I did, and I apologize for it, and I learn from my mistakes, that's all that matters. See, that's it. We get so caught up in trying to please others that we be asking them like, "Come on, can you forgive me? I said I'm sorry." Boy. To the people that just laughed and react, this is why I do it for y'all, bro. Because y'all the ones, right? Y'all the audience that I'm really speaking to. Y'all get it. The ones that laugh, right, with the laughing emoji faces, or they send facts, agreed with what I said. Because I know I be speaking facts, right? And I'm not saying I just love dealing with people who agree with me, but sure does make life easier. But I'll just be trying to make y'all laugh, man. So thank you for that. It warms my heart. Welcome to the channel. Would you look at that, consecutive comments where people are laughing? My intended use in the first place. This is what I'm looking for, you guys. Honesty and laughter. And honestly, I make the videos so you guys can laugh. When you all sending all these think pieces and these paragraphs about what y'all think about the subject matter, I could care less. This is all I want. Laugh. Pretty much. Simple. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. What you say? Lil Mama was wrong to go on that stage with JC and Alicia. That's it. She chose to do that, and when she did that, the outcome was you have no career. Because who the fuck told you to do that? And the answer to that is, you guessed it, Keith Sweat. Nobody. Nobody told her to do that. So Could we say, however? Yeah, we could always play the however game, however, comma, indubitably, whatever you want to say, wherever you're from, right? It wasn't right for her to get blackballed. She did it to herself. Damn, why I gotta be funny looking ass because I said that they was great? Y'all ain't never heard about the term shock value? You like the fourth person I had to react to this. And I keep telling y'all this, right? When y'all are tapping in, y'all don't know me from a can of paint. So honestly and truthfully, what you're saying is irrelevant. But don't shoot the messenger because I'm trying to keep it a buck with you as to why she lost her fucking career in the first place. And it ain't got nothing to do with me looking funny. That's just rude, right? That's not nice. Cause you know I look good. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? You know I look good on Blueface. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, it is what it is. Hold like you said, hold yourself accountable. Lil Mama ran on stage, did that shit. Now she ain't got a music career. So we gotta hold her accountable. Why are we telling her to get in the studio? Make some music. Get a comeback going. So you can get back on top. Oh, a little bit harder than anticipated, huh? Clock your teeth. You're the second person to say that. Come on, man. She was a kid. Damn it, you guys didn't have to come so hard on the kid. Why, Lil Mama? Why? Why Lil Mama didn't make another hit after Lip Gloss is popping? Why did she go on stage and do that and then got surprised when she had no career after that? When she could have really just turned that situation and really had it turned all the way up, she could have used that as a well, and she did get used as a meme, but she could have turned that into skits, raising awareness as far as marketing to promote her singles, an album. Like she could have did more with the opportunity than squander it like she did. All you did was get up there and fold your arms. You know that did more damage than if you was to snatch that mic out of Jay-Z's mouth or out of Beyonce's butt. Like that's what I'm saying. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, at the end of the day, this ain't got nothing to do with Kanye. I don't know what you talking about. Well, let's talk about it. You presented the subject matter, so let's explore it. So, as I'm reacting to this, I hope you gather up your analysis so we can discuss it, and I hope you have your paperwork ready for the class. We all want to know what the deeper meaning is because that's what this channel is created for. You know, everything isn't always surface level, things are a lot deeper than what they may seem. We just have to have a certain mindly appetite to explore the unknown and the hidden knowledge so that we can be enlightened in the process, you guys. We don't need to always come together and just booga booga. Like this channel was created for people and like-minded people out there to know the real ins and outs as to why people do what they do. This is good. Welcome to the channel. For the fifth time, shock value is a term that exists in the realm of people will say things in order to attract the attention or the desired outcome, which is your comment. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for tapping in. I hope that you enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? This channel has a lot to offer. You're right. They are just people. I mean, I literally said that just so you can comment. Welcome to the channel. Why you trying to be funny? Nick Cannon actually told me to hop on stage last week at the Toyota Center for the MTV Wild 'N Out tour. I'm not really sure what you do for a living, but I'm pretty sure it involves something of fast food nature, whether it be behind or front counter services. So this is a part of the segment of the show where I ask you to put my fries in a bag. Thank you so much. I don't think Jay-Z and Beyonce are tripping on the situation. I think Lil Mama is the one that's still talking about it because she's butthurt about being quote unquote blackballed for hopping on stage like she did in that manner. But the real question is why she did that, right? Nobody told her to do that. Yes, she did it on her own. And nobody wants to hold her accountable for doing that. They want to be like, don't look at her, look at everybody else, it's their fault. But she did that, now she has to reap the benefit of making that decision. Now looking back, she probably shouldn't have did that. And I think she knows that now, but if we could go back in time, I guess the world would just be called a click, huh? And I would be Adam Sandler. Get off my screen. I think you're missing the point. Wouldn't it really matter if Beyonce was up there or Kelly Rowland or Destiny Childs was up there performing? She was not supposed to get up there on the stage. It wasn't her time to perform. She wasn't slotted to perform. I mean, you guys are mad because she went against procedure and lost her job. That happens in real life too. If you do something that goes against job protocol, they will fire your dumb ass. Like, it's the same thing in the industry. Like, you just don't do certain shit like that. Like, hey, it is what it is. That's the world we live in. But it ain't got nothing to do with Beyonce. I don't know what the hell you talking about. Man. Shit, like, well said. For every action has a reaction. If I do something right, then something is going to happen. It may be a negative or positive consequence depending on what I've done or what you've done, but that's typically what happens, you know. And for Lil Mama's case, the lip gloss didn't pop on the sake of her hopping on stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. It actually blew up in her face, and she's still mad because she has not made one single dime off of that viral moment that we will talk about for a very, very long time and much more time to come. I'd be upset too. I really don't know what this means, but you think it's funny, and that's good. I just told somebody else, everybody that sends the laughing reactions to my videos, thank you so much, because that is the desired reaction of why I made this content. It's not for you guys to spark debate and start sending me think pieces that are longer than text scrolls. It's for you guys to laugh and have a good time, you know, enjoy your day. I want you guys to get into the habit of like watching me when you're like at work and bored, because then it will resonate with you more, and then you'll be more willing to just laugh because you'll realize how funny this shit is. Don't do this when you're at home, right? Do it when you got other shit to do. That way it can take your mind off of where you don't want to really be, because you really want to be watching me. So welcome to the channel. You know what's funny, right? I do think we're in a period of everything just coming out in the forefront because something is on the horizon, right? Something is definitely coming. I can agree with you with that. What we need to do, right, is focusing on doing the work on ourselves to become the best versions of ourselves so we can be right, you know? Because regardless of what Jay-Z and Beyonce and all these other people that you guys might look up to are doing, that's what they're doing. You don't have to do what they do. You can do what God has intended you to do. So, for this channel, and the main driving force is to become the best version of yourself and to always have love for yourself as to love others. Be kind. She said it. I was thinking it for sure, but she said it. Nobody's gonna upstage Jay-Z and Beyonce on their stage. But it wasn't even Jay-Z and Beyonce, it was Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. Point being, you're not gonna get away with that and think that there's not gonna be a consequence for that. Regardless of if you was up there like, oh no, I was just having a good time. Like, no, nobody fucking told you to do that. You sit your ass down, you enjoy the show. Hell, you could have probably just, probably would have just ended up backstage anyway. I don't understand. Like, you know, people don't take accountability for nothing until the shit blow up in their face and they're like, damn, well, maybe I shouldn't have got on stage. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't. I don't think you should have did that. But sum it all up to say she played herself and she's upset about not getting that money. You'll all be like, we don't need money to make you happy, blah, 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 blah. Listen, it's about that money. She wants to collect. She don't want to put in the work and make another song because maybe she's just not a hit maker. Like, we're not getting another Lip Gloss is popping. That's what it sounds like. But yeah, he tried, right? She pushed the envelope and now she's out of a job. Hey, you got a slump and it's called revenge. Man, chill out, bro. You wouldn't like if you came to work to McDonald's one day and they told you go ahead, turn your apron in and put your hat on the table. You would be very upset because you were like, but who's gonna flip the fries and drop them better than me? Exactly. You wouldn't like that because you take pride in your job. Now, here's what I want you to do. Put my fries in the bag. Have a good day.